Hey there! I'm going to give you a quick tour of Topia and make sure you're set up with everything you need to get started to create your own Topia world. But first, what is Topia? Well, it's a better way to socialize online. Right now, we're kind of stuck logging onto Zoom rooms or big chats with lots of videos, and really only one person is talking, and to be frank, it's not very interesting. But in Topia, it feels more like, well, remember like house parties? Where you walk in through the front door and you see some old friends, you bump into somebody in the hallway, strike up a conversation, maybe you help the host cook in the kitchen, right? Maybe you meet somebody new and walk out of the backyard and end up having a heart-to-heart, right? That's what we want to bring back. Right now, all the other event platforms out there, all your options have been really just kind of like walking in through that front door and everybody's just stuck there in that one first room and only the loudest person is talking and it's kind of awkward to leave and it's terrible, right? But in Topia, that's not the case. So I'll show you what it's like. Let's jump into it. The first thing to know about Topia is that it's really easy to use. We've had all different types of people, all different ages of people, all just simply log on to Topia by visiting the URL and then getting started and smiling. We actually have an internal motto over here that's like, if you can use a website, you can use Topia. Super easy to use. So the second one is that it's all spatial video chat. Well, what does that mean? Take a look at this image. I'm this little character right here. And as I walk up to these two people, their videos actually fade in. And as I walk away, well, their videos fade out. And as I walk up to these new people, their videos fade in. So it's spatial. Look at this person who's about to walk up to us. See, only when they get close to us does their video fade in. So it allows us to have these much more natural conversations where you're not talking to everybody at once, but again, as I walk up to these people, I get to talk to them. Maybe I chill at the campfire, or maybe I'm ready to go on to a different adventure, go talk to other people. I leave, their videos fade out, and these videos fade in. That's the core principle of spatial video chat. So, let's dive in. As an example, I'm just going to click on Discover. You can see all different types of cool stuff that's going on inside of Topia. I'm just going to click on this first one, Welcome. That'll open a new browser, and normally you see a bunch of different screens about how to use Topia, and that just welcomes you into the world and fun stuff like that. I'm going to skip that. You can experience that later. And for now, I'm just going to show you again. Look, I just click. There's my little cursor, and I move around. I click, and I move around. Maybe I come over here, right? Maybe I go over here. And as I walk up to these people, we don't know what's going to happen, but... Hi, folks!
Hey, Dylan!
Hi, Dylan!
Hey, what's up?
Awesome. I'll walk away, so I'll let them continue their conversation, but you get the idea, right? I walked down to those people, and I said hi, they said hi. I walk away. Imagine the possibilities here. Whether you are throwing a birthday party or a giant multi-thousand person conference or interactive theater, you can really create these unique social experiences. So let's create a world next. It's that blue button over here on the right side of the screen. Click Create a World. We've got a few different plans. We're really much more interested in your feedback and your thoughts and building a relationship with you than we are about trying to nickel and dime you. So we've spent lots of time optimizing our servers and things to make our plans super affordable. I'm just going to use the free plan for now. You can always check out more details about our pricing on topia.io. I'm just going to type in, this is a demo. Oop. And it'll create a URL here. This will be the URL that I share out to people. Since I'm creating this free plan, it will also have this string attached to it. But if I wanted to just have it nice, clean, and simple, I'd click on this community plan. For now, I'll just write demo, and let's create that world. Boom, click submit. It'll actually load a brand new world, and it's as easy as that. There we are. Now we're inside of this new world. So let's check out this quick start guide here. This is really just a quick start guide as the layout. You can walk along this path here and experience everything you need to experience. But hey, since you've got me on the phone or on the video demo here, let me just show you a few core things and I'll let you experience that on your own time. So I'm going to walk down here and just show you a few things that really set Topia apart from anything else that you've seen. The first one is, you know, we need a sense of context. Where are we? Are we at a business meeting? Are we at a conference? Or are we having a fun, crazy gathering or something like that, right? Check out these buttons on the right. since I'm an admin, I have these buttons on the right side of the screen here. And for instance, I'm just going to click on this wrench, and that will allow me to really customize my world. So the first thing to note is if you click on this kit library, we've got all these different kits. Kits are basically, they're just like templates, right? So right now we're in the quick start guide, but maybe let's go check out the museum. So I'll click use, and that will in real time move the world around and we'll load a new world. I'll talk more about this in a second, but now all of a sudden we're in a cool looking art gallery. And again, I'm just clicking to move around. I've got my video here. If other people were in my world, or if I shared the URL, they would also be here. Maybe we want to choose a different library. Maybe we want to load up a city or something like that, right? Boom. There we go. You just click a button and now we're in a city. So we've got a lot of options. Oop, wrong button there. I'll show you that in a second. But let's just pick, I don't know. We'll just end on the conference one or something, right? But again, you can use anything you want. We've laid out a few of these colored tips just to kind of give you an idea. And again, I'll show you a few things. And the first one that's really important to note is that, again, everything is totally customizable. And really, when I say that, I mean Topia is your blank canvas. So check this out. As a quick example, I'm just gonna go into, this is called this asset library in here, into themes. Since we're in a conference, I'll check out what we got over here. Ooh, the food truck looks cool. I'll drop that. I'm just dragging it around. If other people were in here, they would see me dragging it. We could decorate the space together. I click, and there it is. There's a food truck, right? There's a ton of different stuff in here. Maybe we got some weird Burning Man art. You never know. There's all different kinds of stuff. Maybe some Halloween. I don't know why, but there's tons and tons of objects in here. For maybe you just want to chill. Maybe you want to create a different vibe. Maybe you want to have a really professional thing. Maybe you want to create a little space for people to sit down over here. You can find it in the library. In addition, you can also add your own art. So this is really important. Let's say you've got a logo. Let's say you wanted to add something. Boom, just like that. You can click on this. I don't necessarily have any super images. I won't bore you with all the details of my computer. But the point is that you can, by using this button, clicking the wrench, clicking upload asset, you can upload your own art and files right into Topia, and it just plops right in there. That's great for showing clients a logo, making a space feel customized, all different kinds of things. Real quick, we have two layers. There's one that goes on the bottom, meaning you walk over it, and one that goes on the top, meaning that maybe this was like a signpost, and this would be like the shadow or something on the bottom. So you can upload all different types of images. You can even combine them and stuff like that. So that, at a very high level is what you need to know about customizing. And again, we've got templates and we've got a ton of objects in here. So you can imagine, let's say you are throwing a conference. Come in here, maybe you add a little sign that says click here to learn more. That's pretty relevant, right? I'm going to show you a fun pro tip here. So if you click on this button in the bottom right, this edit mode, that will then toggle your mouse cursor to be able to edit objects themselves. So you'll notice that when I roll over objects with my cursor, they go blue. And if I hit this little button on the top right of any object, I'll have a few options. You can move it, flip it, rotate it. You can also add music to it. Whoa, so check this out. So what if we wanted to hear and we search for something like dance? Let's see what comes up. We got an adorable dance stage. We've got a few of these different types of things. We can come over here. We can change the vibe up, start dancing. And again, if we wanted to, we could just, boom. What I just did there is clicked into this and then click this little floating button on the top right. And then went into here, media. I'm just going to grab this YouTube video and I'm just going to paste this link right in, and I'm going to click media link. So now we're playing media directly from this YouTube video. I can change the volume. I'll leave it on quiet. Can make the radius medium or large. If you're throwing like a massive DJ concert, you might want to crank this up. And just like everything in Topia, as you walk up to it, it gets louder. And as you walk away from it, it gets quieter. So if you wanted to make your ears bleed by standing up right close next to the speaker, you can do that. And if you wanted to kind of hang out here with a few friends, you can do that too. In addition, you probably saw some other objects there. that could be, you could add maybe a forest sound, or you could add a waterfall image and put some nice meditation sounds of water or whatever, right? In addition, there's other objects here. Oops, so that's actually a fun different button I'll get to in a second. But if you once again roll over this button and click on that, that was the media. You can also add links. So I might go on to what we were looking at before of like Topia or something, grab this URL, just paste it right in there, and that will actually add a hyperlink to that page. So now my little cursor here that normally looks like feet because I'm walking around, when I roll over this, click here to learn more, I click on that and it actually embeds this website inside of the world. And I could go click on, tips or, whatever, right? Now this is really powerful. Think about this. You could embed your website. You could embed your blog. You could embed anything on the internet, really, including like a Google survey, right? So if you wanted to collect leads in a conference or have people sign up for your nonprofit newsletter, whatever that might be, maybe it's just play HTML5 games, right? You can just add it directly into your world and have that as part of the experience. So you could set up a little booth here, add a logo, add some places to sit, have some people hang out, add more, click here to learn more. You could you could make a virtual classroom here. There's truly an unlimited amount of stuff you could do. In addition, there's lots of stuff that we're not going to cover on this. I know I've been going a little while. I appreciate your time. But we've also got an event system. I haven't added any events, but you can add other events where people come in here and they can click on, oh, cool, what's slam poetry at the tree or whatever, and click go to. Or you could click on the CEO is toasting us over here or whatever, and then they'll actually automatically walk over to that place. In addition, there's lots of other features that we haven't necessarily gone over. Users can message other users as well. A really important thing from an admin perspective or from you're creating this world is that you can also totally change how people access the world. So in general, you can, of course, I'm the only one in here, but you can ban people, you can promote other people to admins to help you create the space, moderate the space, and you can also gate who comes into your space. So again, all you're doing is sharing the URL on the top. That's a persistent space that's open. But if you wanted to close it down, you could add a password to it. You can actually have people confirm their email addresses, so they get a little prompt that says, hey, can you confirm your email address? So that's higher security, great for paid events and things like that. Or you could even toggle on like a SAML enterprise grade authentication. Really, that's like really for big companies, it works great. So you can really control who has access to your space with a various amounts of different ways of gating that. Really, if you take one thing away from Topia, and I'll show you how much this is the case, Topia is a blank canvas for you to create whatever is going to best bring your people together. And when I say blank canvas, I really mean blank canvas. So back on topia.io, the last thing I'll leave you with is check out this tips category where you're going to have all different kinds of help articles on how to set things up and how to do things. It's really helpful and a lot quicker than any of the stuff in this long demo video today. But I'm just going to check out this world art inspiration just as a quick example. This is our default black and white kind of pencil sketch drawing. We love this because it's black and white and it makes the colors pop. So it makes the characters pop, and of course the videos on top of the people. Because as we all know, people are the most important thing, right? But if you wanted to, just by using that simple uploader I showed you earlier, you could create something crazy like this, right? We'll just open this up. But this is Josephine. They actually, they went over to Overboard. They fully 3D modeled and textured everything, and then just slapped it right into their Topia world. So here they are placing it. So it could look totally different. It looks like other people have, done cool cartoon-style things for a video game meetup. Somebody was even painting and adding that into it, right? So, again, this is truly a blank canvas. You've got templates. You can upload objects. You can place our objects. You can do anything. That's it. You can always please contact us if you have any questions. You can use the bottom right button of the website. It's like that little team chat button that'll actually allow you to contact our team. We're really proud of how responsive we are in there. So if you have any questions, use that and get in touch with us. Until then, thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing what you create in Topia, and here if you need anything at all.